All right, so I'm on this mission, right, to determine the proper size sash to make for these openings. You've already sent me a size and a glass size, which is really, really good. But we had some weird things, like you said, it was 32 and a half. Okay, so what does that 32 and a half mean? I'm gonna measure this. What's this say? This says 31 and 7/8, right? Okay. So if you got a 28-inch piece of glass, that's reasonable. So if it's 31 and 7/8, maybe it started at 32 and they planed down the size to fit or something. Okay. Check this one here. Yeah, so this one's 32 or 31 and 7/8 as well. Now see this one, this is a full 32. Okay? Right? So meaning maybe this wasn't planed down. This one here, oh, this one's 32 and 8. Oh, that's interesting. So you check this out here. Okay? Yes, that's 28. Okay, that's your 28 piece of glass. So look at this. So this is 28 and a quarter. That glass right there. Huh. Now, how can that be 28 and a quarter and that be 28? Maybe it's different manufacturing? Because, okay, look, the joint looks tight, so it hasn't spread apart any. Yeah. That joint looks tight, so it hasn't spread apart there. Okay? So, let me check down here. Dude, look at that. That's 28 and a quarter too, okay? So that means that this sash is sized, ready to go at 32 and a quarter. I'm not sure what's going on, okay? So you got to get all these facts accumulated so that you can make a judgment about what you actually need, right? Maybe that's been planed down a little bit. See how it's 1 and 7/8 to there?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe a little shy. That's like 1 and 11/16. So that's been planed. Okay. If that's 32 strong, you can see, okay, maybe that's been planed there. 1 and 7/8 there. It's interesting to kind of see this develop, right? So now I've got as many facts there as I can think of to get right now. Look at this. Okay, so this is that number you gave me, right? The 32 and a half, right? Okay, so if I make a 32-inch sash, look what's going to happen to 32 right there. Boom. See how it's going to go out?
Yeah.
Okay, but I do have that 28-inch piece of glass. So in this situation, you would say to me, okay, I got a 28-inch piece of glass, but I need some extra meat on the sides, right? You know what I'm saying? Okay. So because if you order a 32 and a half to go in here, then your glass is going to be wider and the top glass and the bottom glass aren't going to be the same, right? You want the top and the bottom to be the same. So
basically when asking for when determining the size sash that's needed for the opening, I would give you the glass size and then also give you the other facts that's found out as far as whether, because knowing the glass size and knowing that with the glass size being 28, the styles are going to be 2 and a quarter piece, but taking out a quarter for the shelf for the glass. So that'll get it to 32, but the 32 won't fit, so I'd have to adjust for that.
yeah,
But let you know that the glass still has to be 28.
right,
Gotcha.
right, because that's what's important,
Yes.
And let me just say this: sometimes you've got divisions up here, where it's divided. We still want that same area of glass to be the same, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're not taking into consideration the division with the muntins and stuff like that, right? We're considering the overall width. The overall width should be the same top and the bottom, same as the height on a typical double hung window. Now, somebody might ask, why is it 32 and a half? Gosh, I don't know, but here's one of the clues, okay? Is that this is not the original trim, okay? And that leads me to suspect that whoever put the new trim on didn't take into consideration what would happen if they took the old trim off, because what the old trim does, and it's not just because it's old, it's just because what the purpose was, not just to look good, but it had to be straight, right? And it held this jam straight. It held it at that certain size. And if you take the trim off, then that jam here that creates the track, it's allowed to do whatever nature says it should do, right? But what that casing does is that limits what nature says it can do.